What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Dylan. Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully each and every single one of you are feeling fine and fantastic. Yes, we're going to watch the movie that I've seen the trailer for, guys. Absolutely sensational trailer. It got me real emotional. And I do believe this is Brendan Fraser's first movie back as well. So, it's got Sadie Sink as well, guys. Yeah. This is called The Whale. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this. Hopefully you guys go and watch this over on Patreon with me in full. Yeah, just absolutely sensational. The trailer looks absolutely sensational, guys. And if you guys haven't seen the trailer, I recommend going seeing it, guys. And yeah, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So let's jump straight into it. Hopefully you guys do enjoy it. Let me know in the comment section down below. And now, let's go.
Too many of you are rushing into examples in your body paragraphs. Is to learn how to write clearly and persuasively. The camera on my laptop still doesn't work. You'll express your thoughts and ideas more clearly and persuasively.
So basically, if you didn't get that, he was somewhat embarrassed. Yeah, that's why he doesn't have the camera.
Open the door!
Okay, should I call an ambulance? I should call an What is this? Why am I reading this?
Just read it, any of it!
Did that help?
Damn, he's a mess, man. He's a mess.
I can't help you. I
don't go to hospitals. You can go. Thank you for reading that to me.
Are you acquainted with the gospel of Jesus Christ?
What?
So he doesn't even know this guy, and this guy just walks in. He walks in, he catches him whacking off to gay porn. He's having he's basically almost having a heart attack. And now he's talking about the message of Christ. I mean, like, what a start. What a start.
Listen, I don't know what's going to happen in the next few minutes.
What was that thing that you had me read to you?
Because I thought I was dying, and I wanted to hear it one last time.
Jesus, man. Whoa.
Being in debt is better than being dead. What's wrong with you?
I don't know about that one. That's probably from someone who's never been in debt in their life. Being in debt is quite possibly one of the hardest and toughest things you'll ever go through. It's basically like being homeless, but with a home. Being in debt is like... Bankruptcy has to be the one of the... It's up there. Let's just say it's up there. Sometimes people may even say that death is fucking better than it. It's up there. It is up there.
Pain in my chest. Hard to breathe.
Mild heart attack.
How are you sleeping?
Well, not really.
What a weird way to go out, eh? Go out freaking having a toss. You had a toss and then you have a heart attack. Hey, even some may even say the best way to go out, having a toss, having a heart attack, then leaving this earth.
What was my blood pressure?
238 over 134.
Whoa. Guys, if this movie, at the end of this movie, you haven't changed your eating habits by the end of it, then I don't think there'll be anything that will make you change.
Why the hell would you want to believe that the world is about to end?
Christ returns, it's going to be beautiful. A message of hope for people of
People
all...
of all faiths. Believe me, he doesn't want to hear about new life. Killed his boyfriend.
Wow, okay.
We don't need you coming over here, especially not now. You have congestive heart failure. If you don't go to the hospital, you'll be dead by the weekend.
You still want to hear about Christ's message of love and salvation?
No, he does not.
Hey.
Goodbye.
I'll never be able to pay back, ever.
This affects me.
I'm sorry.
You say you're sorry one more time, I will.
My internal organs are 2 feet in at least. The author and Queequeg go to church, which is named Moby Dick.
Look at the sores on his back.
Around trying to kill a certain whale. A poor big animal. He can just kill this whale. This book made me think about my own life.
Wow. Great performance so far. go then. That's the start. That's the start right there. You know what makes this interesting is that this is real. Everyone has been in his situation, if not the exact same, not the exact same situation, if not very similar. And it's hard when you explain to people. It's hard to explain to people just how addictive food is, and food is like a temporary hit of relief when it comes to something, and that's when it's used as a weapon on your body of destruction to fill in the emotional gaps inside of your thoughts is basically suicide. And what I mean by that is, one, it's temporary. Two, overeating, overindulging in food to try and find happiness is a dangerous thing. And three, your mental well-being when it comes to it will be reliant on food and other things. And that's when it starts. And your mind would tell you, very similar to a drug, that you need it when you don't.
Does this mean I'm gonna get fat?
No, it doesn't.
This is his daughter, I do believe.
Was your mom okay with you coming over here?
I didn't tell her.
You're a senior, right?
You actually care?
Why are you, I mean, don't you have school?
Got suspended this morning.
But you're on track to graduate, right?
I'm a smart person. I never forget anything.
If you don't graduate,
Are
then
you actually trying to parent me right now? You're disgusting. You'd be disgusting even if you weren't this fat.
I can pay you. I can help you pass your classes.
You can rewrite these essays for English. They have to be really good though.
120,000, something like that. Do some writing just for me.
Why?
This is probably the most quiet. Like, I say this about films when I'm trying to concentrate a lot, guys, but I'm sorry for being real quiet. I'm sorry for being real quiet. I feel like this is a type of film you have to just shut the fuck up and listen. I'm telling you.
And I bet you make a strong writer.
Stand up and walk over to me. Come over here.
He's gonna have a bloody heart attack. See, I don't know how I feel about this because I'm on her side, but I'm not on her side at the same time. She's a little bit of a rude person when it comes to that. But I'm also feeling that she feels the pain of what's happened as well. She feels the pain of what her dad has done to her life. But also I'm feeling his pain. I'm feeling that there's something seriously missing upon his life for him to be the way he is. This is a tough one to watch, man. So I wonder if the person that wrote that poem that he likes, that essay that he holds, is that the person that the student that he slept with and cheated on with and that passed away and died, the one that he cheated on with his mum. With his wife, which is his daughter's mum, yeah, the one. I wonder if that's the person, that's why he keeps it so sacred to himself.
Everything okay in there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You see that you see what I mean, guys? What I mean by this? Like, he wants to change. He wants to change. But there's that thing that's in his brain that's eating him. It's eating him and it's telling him about junk food. And that's what I'm telling you guys about junk food. That's what it does. It eats the fucking mind. It really does. It really does. Oh man, that was a good image right there. That was such a good freaking scene right there. Especially when he was looking into the distance there and now he's looking down at the pizza. Sensational how they're able to do this.
Was she here? You know you're not supposed to be around her.
She needs some help in school, so I'm gonna help her with a few essays. I'm worried that she's forgotten what an amazing person she is.
Do not bring her over here again.
Okay.
Puke was right for boys.
There it is.
Are you choking?
Doesn't even chew his food, man.
I'm okay.
Mate, you swallowed it like you're a snake.
Chew your food like a normal human being. You could have just died right in front of me.
Because he's using it as a replacement. I'm telling you, a replacement for his happiness. Come on, Liz. As a friend, you're there supportive. I know, I understand you, but you need to do more, Liz, please.
It's okay.
See? And then that's where he goes back to it. He's thinking hard about it.
I have given you all that I can. Think about the truth of your argument.
That was his boyfriend, I think.
You say that Walt Whitman wrote Song for Myself.
My title's better.
Okay, I'll just change it.
Oh my god.
Whitman uses the metaphor of I, not to refer to himself,
I
encompassing...
really, really don't care.
You know, I think you might like it if you actually read it.
19th century faggot.
That's an interesting perspective.
Okay, there you go.
Just write that thing about exploding the definition of self.
Oh, bro, she's incredible, isn't she? Not in a good way.
How's your mom doing?
Oh my god.
If you want to go, you can go. You can still have the money. Is she happy?
When she drinks.
With anyone right now?
No. Why'd you gain all that weight?
I don't.
If you're gonna interrogate me, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Right back at you, she reckons.
Someone close to me passed away, and my partner.
Your student. You had him over for dinner once when Mom was in Montana visiting Grandma. I remember hearing you two talk after I went to bed. How'd he die?
If that's all right with you. I'll write these essays for you. Just think about the poem for a while.
I have a feeling there's one person in this world that can change the way he is. Look, it may be too late for him to change. It may be too late. Yeah, it may be too late. But there's one person that can change him, and that's his daughter. That's his daughter. And right now, he's looking for inspiration from her to inspire him. Because the thing that inspired him was the love of his life, and he lost it.
You want me to write what I really think? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I was looking for Charlie. Are you his friend? Or...
I'm his daughter. What's more surprising, that a gay guy has a daughter, or that someone actually found his penis?
Well, maybe both. Maybe both. Come on, you gotta make light of situations, man.
And I brought some
Are
literature.
you Mormon?
No, I'm from New Life.
They suddenly think that they're better than everyone else. They turn into assholes.
I don't really know what to say. I'm not
Come back tomorrow. I'll be here at the same time.
Oh. Hi.
He's like, what the have I just walked into?
Sure.
5 page minute.
She's a piece of work, isn't she? Jesus Christ.
I'm Ellie.
Thomas. Christ's return has been promised for centuries. It's the idea that a better world is coming to replace this one.
Can this happen now? That sounds like a place I want to be.
I have probably read everything New Life Church has ever written.
There's so much more in the Bible that we can't...
I read the Bible. Meanwhile, 7.5 billion of us fall into hell.
God hasn't turned his back on you.
I'm not interested in being saved.
Look, I really think that God brought me here for a reason.
I was about to say that. He's there for a reason. The directors put him here for a reason. And now we're about to find out.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I just...
No.
With what you were watching the first...
Thomas, tell me the truth. You find me disgusting.
No, please, just let me help.
Thank you. It's very helpful.
I did some asking around and... Okay, well, you can go now.
Calm down, Liz.
Go home.
Sorry.
The fat guy wheelchair. He said moderate activity would be a good idea. It's just been sitting around.
What happened to that patient?
He died?
Just try it out, please.
See, that's my sense of humor, guys. That's my sense of humor. Honestly, that's my sense of humor with situations, yeah, to make people laugh. That's my sense of humor.
Good?
Yeah, actually, this is really nice.
We, he says. We.
No hands.
I should go.
Up. Not till we have our little chat. Just give me a minute with him. Where are you from?
Iowa? I wanted to do some missionary work before school.
Why aren't you in Africa or something?
Idaho needs the word as much as anywhere else.
Amazing plan. Doesn't fit. He doesn't need this right now.
I disagree. He's refusing to go to the hospital. What he needs is spiritual guidance.
She's like, all right, let's talk about this, God.
My big brother did some missionary work for New Life. I was the black sheep. I refused to go to church ever since I was 12. He wrote me a letter a few months after he left, told me he was tired, but when he came back, he met someone else. Dad kicked him out of the church and the family.
Wow.
Couldn't shake it. He just caved in on himself. Near the river in Lewiston, sees something washed up on shore, and that was Alan.
Wow. Jesus.
The love of Charlie's life and my brother. To this day, my dad won't admit it. Just an unfortunate accident.
I really think that God brought me here right when Charlie needs it the most.
So, her brother was the love of Charlie's life. That's crazy. So that's why they're so close to each other. That's crazy.
I'm the only one who can help him. You understand me?
Liz,
Put the remote here.
Gambinos! I've been coming here for a while now. Have a good night, okay?
I hate everyone.
She didn't even just write a whole paragraph. She summed it up in quite probably enough to be one sentence. To be fair, even though she made 3 little statements, but she summed it up very simple, very easily.
This apartment smells. I hate everyone. He was just trying to save us from his own sad story. I hate everyone. You can wait while I finish it up. I've only written a couple of sentences so far. I understand that you're angry. You don't have to be angry at the whole world. You can just be angry at me.
You left me for your boyfriend. I'm glad because you taught me something very important. People are assholes. Thank you for that. You could have been sending us money.
I did.
Yeah, I mean more than just child support.
I did.
You could have been a part of my life.
Who would want me to be a part of their life?
I'm hungry. I'll make you one, but it's gonna be small.
I hope you know what an amazing person you are. I'll print that up for you now.
Oh, don't tell me that's Liz.
Hello?
Thomas.
Hi. Is he okay?
I don't know. I ground up some Ambien and I put it in a sandwich.
Where did you get Ambien?
I had sex with the pharmacist. I'm kidding.
I don't know if you should be taking Ambien.
It's not like I'm smoking meth or anything.
I know. I know what drugs are. I've smoked pot before.
Ooh.
I was smoking every day. I had a problem.
You were a stoner. 30 more in here. I'll put him in some water. And I'll pour it down his throat.
He needs God in his life right now.
That's a stupid reason. I'm gonna call the police and I'm gonna tell them that you tried to rape me. Take a hit.
She is a loose cannon.
I wasn't trying to impress you.
There isn't a card. Calm down. I'm not gonna tell anyone that you tried to rape me.
Seriously, if you hate him so much, then why
I'm done answering questions now.
Can I take another hit?
It goes against your religion. And that makes you a hypocrite.
Hits from the bow.
Do you find me attractive? I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I just don't think you're very good looking or intelligent.
God, she is a savage. Jesus, man.
You can cash that out.
Getting high while out witnessing for the church.
You're not from New Life. He told me that they stopped doing door-to-door stuff last year.
I gotta go.
Who were you really?
Why do you care?
Because I think we have a blossoming friendship.
You're not gonna tell anyone? I was on a mission. When my dad caught me smoking pot, he thought a mission would be a good idea. I couldn't do it anymore. This guy Jerry, all he had us doing was standing on corners and handing out pamphlets.
I don't feel that way. I know that you weren't helping people.
I see all my family, my friends, they're all just so happy. I just want to be like that.
See, that's when it comes around, bro. Like, it all comes around to everyone. It hits everyone in the face that everyone has problems. From the outside, it may look like people are okay, but people are not. People are not okay. People are suffering every day in silence.
I was worried I was gonna get arrested for stealing from the mission.
Damn.
Felt like I was doing something, helping someone. I was like, well, why not? And we got in this huge argument in front of everyone. And when everyone went to sleep, I took the petty cash.
How much?
$2,436. Jerry and my parents were calling me over and over again. Wound up here.
Quite literally, new life.
I thought I could use this money for my own mission. You know, see my faith save just one person. My parents probably wanted to disown me.
You're more interesting to me now.
Thanks.
Mom, don't freak out. Shut up.
Charlie. Not with the oxygen tank. You having any more pain? But as far as the sleeping pills, you're fine. I don't think she gave you much.
Yeah, that's what I told you.
How much money did he offer you? All of it?
How do you know about the money?
Charlie doesn't have any money.
Where do you think all the money from his teaching has been going?
That's not true, is it? We could have gotten you anything you needed.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought when he was saying it's tens of thousands of dollars it's gonna cost me, yeah. And then him saying that there's 120,000 plus in their bank for her, for the daughter. I was thinking, I was like, wait, doesn't he struggle for money?
$700 in your bank account.
Why is for Ellie?
Leave. Right now.
I don't care about you.
Ellie, your essay. It's a really good essay.
Jesus, Charlie. Do you have anything?
Above the sink, the kitchen counter on the left.
To wait until she's out of the house to give her the money.
I think that she's a lot smarter than that. She's amazing.
You still do that.
You're a complete cynic.
That and the cooking. Almost set the entire apartment building on fire.
Can't even laugh. That was so bad, man.
I never knew you were doing this to yourself.
Well, you never asked.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You never asked.
That's how I was doing either.
Vice versa.
How you doing, Mary?
You really think I'd do that?
You fought me pretty hard for full custody.
You were more than happy to forget about us for a while. You know that.
I just wanted to see her, Mary. I've always just...
Now you know why I kept you from her. She's a terror. And you think it's my fault.
Is that why you kept her from me all this time?
I was worried she would hurt you.
It's ridiculous.
I don't take any pleasure in admitting it. She's evil.
She's not evil.
You think it's just me?
There'll be a grease fire in hell when he starts to burn.
Don't feel bad.
This isn't evil. This is honesty. Time I call and ask you how she's doing, you say she's fine.
That she was off making her classmates cry or slashing her teacher's tires? You think I didn't want her to have a dad? The only reason you married me in the first place was to have a kid. I know that. I never got to say that I was sorry. About your friend. He let me carry a couple of bags to his car, and I left. I never even told him who I was.
How do I sound? That was the first time we've all been together in almost 9 years. Do you realize that? I went swimming in the ocean. That was the last time I ever went swimming, actually. I kept cutting my legs on the rocks. I smelled like seawater. I'm dying, Mary.
For sure.
Yeah. I need to make certain that she's gonna be okay.
You gave up on her when she was 8 years old. You have money. Just go to the hospital.
That money is for Ellie. That she's gonna have a decent life. She doesn't
have to go.
have anyone else. I need to know that I have done one thing right with my life.
I raised her, and you're giving her the money.
Gambinos, you sure you're doing okay?
Yeah. Thanks, Dad.
Have a good night, okay?
Poor him. It's like his last bloody meal, isn't it? Last meal before death row. Man, this is tough to watch. And that's the other side. That's the other side about binge eating, of people who don't realize too. This is what I'm saying about when it turns into an addiction. It turns into something that people use as a blockage of the mental stress about things in life. Some people turn to drugs, some people turn to alcohol, some people turn to junk food.
Can I come inside? I'm not exactly who I said I was. I'm not from New Life. I stole some money and I ran away from home a few months ago, and your daughter, she took these pictures of me smoking pot. She sent it to them and they sent it to my parents, and
Wait.
it's just money. They forgive me and they love me and they want me to come home.
Ellie, she did all that. She found your church. She tracked down your parents.
But Charlie, before I go, I have to show you that I know I can help you.
I'm not going to the hospital.
For if you live according to the flesh, you will die. I finally understood why God brought me here to you. So I could help you understand what happened to Alan so it doesn't happen to you too.
How did you get this?
Charlie, Alan tried to escape God's will. He knew that he was living in the flesh and not in the spirit.
You think Alan died because he chose to be with me? You think God turned his back on him because he and I were in love?
Yes.
You know something? I wasn't always this big. Alan loved me. He started meeting me during my office hours. We kissed. We would spend entire nights lying together naked. We would make love. Do you find that disgusting?
Charlie, God is ready to help you.
Alan can see what I have done to myself. Flaps.
Stop.
The infected ulcers on my ass and that I'm disgusting.
You're disgusting!
Go home to your family.
And that's what one of the major things I get throughout this is that sometimes, well, a lot of the times, we're all lied to make ourselves feel better. And sometimes it takes for people to tell us the truth for us to realize. Sometimes it takes us for people to tell us the truth so much that it burns and it hurts for us to realize things. Both of them were just honest with each other.
I've been replaced by someone who will no doubt. Some of you saw my post about writing something honest. I don't even know what that is. I'm sick of people telling me that I have promise. I think I need to accept that my life isn't going to be very exciting.
That's accepting who you are.
You've been so honest with me that I'm honest with you too. These assignments don't matter. These amazing, honest things that you wrote, they matter.
Oh, this is wow. This is the acting by Brendan in this is just amazing, man. Like amazing, absolutely amazing. Wow. I knew he was a good actor, but I didn't realize he was this amazing.
I'm sorry.
Don't.
Sometimes I forget that he's not this big. I feel like he's got this person down to the T.
I really hate you for putting me through this again. You know that?
I wasn't family.
I got you 2 meatball subs, extra cheese. I can't do this anymore.
I tried to save him, Liz. I told him he didn't need God.
If it weren't for you, he would have jumped off that bridge years earlier. I don't think I believe anyone can save anyone.
She saved him. She wasn't trying to hurt him. She was trying to help him. She did it to send him home. Ellie, she was trying to help him. People are amazing.
What's wrong with him?
He's dying.
I need to talk to him.
I'm not leaving you alone with it. I'll wait downstairs.
I failed. I don't care that you're dying. Do you want me to fail out of high school? I don't need to read it.
Read it.
This is... I know what this is.
I knew you would.
In 8th grade for English. Why do you...
And I felt saddest of all was just trying to save us from his own sad.
Ah, so it was hers. That was hers. That was hers.
We're doing in school, and she's sent it, and it's the.
That was hers the whole time.
I'm sorry for leaving you. You did not deserve that.
I don't...
You're so beautiful. You're amazing.
Stop.
This essay was you.
Stop saying that.
You're the best thing I have ever done. You'll be happy.
You're going to the hospital.
Read it to me.
Daddy, please. In the amazing book Moby Dick by the author Herman Melville, the author and Queequeg go to church. The pirate Ahab encounters many hardships. Big animal. But in reality, it won't help him at all. There were only descriptions of whales.
If there's one thing that this movie has showed me, it's that the way we think, people's thoughts and opinions about us leads us to depression and suicide, where we're trying to be either someone who we're not, trying to be someone who we're not just to fit in, be someone who we're not just because of people's perception on what they think is wrong and what they think is right. Whether it's got to do with religion or not, people telling us who we should and shouldn't be. And people don't realize that these sorts of things leads to suicide, depression, unhealthy habits. People don't realize that, especially family members don't realize that. And it's sometimes the loved ones around us that hurt us the most. Sometimes it's the loved ones around us that tell us things that we want to hear rather than what we don't. And sometimes what we don't want to hear can be the difference between us being alive or not being here anymore. Sometimes the truth, in the end, can be the dagger that hurts us so much that it makes us realize. But it's when we're fed lies, people telling us that this and that is rosy, everything is all good, when in the end it's not. I don't want to talk about too much about depression and suicide, because of someone who, when I was younger, suffered that stuff, when I went through that stuff, it's not something that is easy to explain to people, because people don't realize that when you're in that state of mind, it's a hard place to get out. It truly is a hard place to get out, because it's eating your brain. And it's exactly when the food comes into it. It's exactly when food comes into it. I feel like this movie is a perfect showcase to us all not to give up hope on ourselves, and not to give up hope on those who people have deemed hopeless. One sec, my cat's going crazy here. Sorry about that. So what I was saying was, to go on what I was saying, sometimes from the outside, it doesn't look the same as what you think is happening on the inside. And that goes for a lot of people. Sometimes people are battling their demons on their own, and sometimes, a lot of the times, they're struggling. Majority of us have these demons, and I don't quite literally mean demons themselves, but battles with themselves in their mind, trying to control themselves, trying to make sure that they're living this life that seems and is perceived by others to be a perfect life. But in the end, what they're doing is they're living this thing that's eventually going to explode in their face, and this thing that's hurting them emotionally. And I feel like this movie was able to get across everything when it comes to that. And this movie reiterates just what love is, and what love takes. Love takes a commitment. Love takes a dedication. Love makes you do things that sometimes you regret. But love is something that you can't control, especially when you do things because of it. Love is one of the most infectious things to a human mind, to a human body, to a human soul. And once that takes over, you go blind with a lot of things. A lot of things. And that's why you may see, like, some people may say, oh, look at that person. Why would that person be with that person? Because of love. Because when that is something that is the main factor within the two of you, then nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. Others' opinions don't matter at all. And it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. But that's just what love does. When love takes over, when love, like I said, rules the roost, then you can't control a lot of things. destiny is already set out for you. And I feel like, for the third time saying this, my reasoning behind giving this film such a high rating, I'm giving it 10 out of 10. It's because they were able to reiterate that to us all with every step of the way. And yes, that comes down to Brendan Fraser just performance just being incredible. Absolutely incredible performance. Yes, it comes down to that too, because if they had a horrible actor, it wouldn't hit the same. But we were able to feel everything that he was feeling. And having... people may not understand, but either having family members, even myself feeling like that at times, and using food as something to block my emotions. As a male, it's even harder for us to talk to other people about shit that's happening in our life. And I feel like that's why heart problems and heart disease are most common in males. It does happen to females, I understand that, but with males, because we're not going to sit there and talk to a person about our problems. We're not going to sit there and talk to our mate about problems. It's easy for people to say, talk to someone. Oh, talk to someone. No, males just need to talk. But the matter of fact is that they're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. I don't know why, but we just don't. We should. I feel sorry for my missus because she's my outlet. But same to me with her. I'm her outlet. And love is used for that. But it's so evident inside of this film that what the author was describing, what the writer, the director was getting across, was something special. And it should know that no matter what people's perception of you is, just know that exactly what he said. Like, we are amazing. We're all amazing. Some of us just don't use our brains. But we're intelligent. Everyone's intelligent. But people just don't use their brains. There's things that block the intelligence shining through. But all of us are amazing. Just think about it. We walk on 2 feet. We walk... I'll say that again. We walk on 2 feet. Just think about how incredible that truly is. Think about the things that we do day to day that are amazing. That we think is just a routine. We are amazing. And this film shows that we are. No matter what others will tell us. Well, we can do incredible things. We can be amazing. But it's things that are holding us back in our mind. And telling us that we're not because others are telling us we're not. Because other people are telling us that we will amount to nothing. That we will be useless human beings. That we end up believing it. People telling you that you're fat. You end up believing that you're fat. So what happens? You keep eating. You keep being the same way you are. Brendan Fraser's performance, sensational. Absolutely sensational. I just want to get... one sec. I just want to get her name correct. Who played Liz? Hong Chow, sensational. Absolutely sensational. Ty Simpkins, sensational dude. But Sadie Sink just showed how incredible of an actress she is. How freaking incredible. Just remember, this film was more or less filmed in one little location. This film was more or less filmed in one little location. That's it. And yet we just witnessed a psychological film that has made us think about life differently. There you go, guys. There you go. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you want to go watch this out in full with me, head over to Patreon without any watermarks, guys. I watch movies and TV series daily, and then every Saturday I'm watching Saturday animations, cartoons, Popeye, everything like that, guys. So head over to Patreon. I have to put the Patreon plug in. I always do, guys. You have to advertise yourself. So there you go, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Let me know in the comment section down below if you did. Peace out and enjoy the rest of your day.